Hello there, I am a Shrimpchu. This is a sim build, but not just any sim build. So, I stream on Twitch and I have a little point redemption thing that people can request a sim build. ScarletBlazeGames, who you may be familiar with, you better be. Okay, you don't have to be, but like, you should be now. Recommend. But my friend Blaze said, make me an all-black house. And well, I'm trying. I feel like the all-black isn't literal on the all-black, so like there's a little bit of white and grey so that it's not just a literal all-black blob. But I'm sure that's what you meant, right? But anyway, it is a penthouse. It looks pretty snazzy for me. Honestly, I'm kind of excited to have my little tester sim who stood there, lived there, because I'm like, ooh, this is snazzy. And it is a penthouse, so it is not the lot type is not an apartment. It is just a normal residential lot, so you should have zero issue plotting this lot anywhere you so desire. This is not restricted to, this isn't an apartment. This is a penthouse, which are just houses on top of fake apartments in the world. Thumbs up. I couldn't decide on a bathroom style between these two, so this is how you got an ensuite. It's a good thing I'm not in charge of like building actual houses. You know, I'd be like, gee, I like these both. Add an extra room, quick. But I think it works. And having just sounds like it adds that sort of detail of, you know, people have multiple facets of their personalities, and these bathrooms reflect that. Kind of, sort of. But yeah, there's a sort of general open plan living area. There's a nice little kitchen. I say little, that's a big kitchen. And you have a actual kind of little, but still decent sized little outdoor porch thingy-bob. So, back to like the whole point of a sim request, 'cause, you know, I may as well, this is like sim request, but basically also a shout out, but in a Sims video. ScarletBlazeGames. Awesome Bean. Very much into the horror. If you like Resident Evil 3, you're gonna love things right now. And so many other horror games, but like, you can find links in the description. But I would highly recommend if you like your spoops and your cool rock and metal music. Relax, all other music's cool too, but like, I'm not gonna say cool music type that isn't listened to, and I'm also not gonna list every single genre, because quite frankly, I wouldn't know where to start. That's the truth. Also, these candles, whenever I eventually roof this, they all have like the warm white light, like the really warm yellowy white light, and I went in and made them a slightly more neutral one, because I was like, single-handedly, all these candles just ruined my vibe. It's okay. In The Sims, you can have any vibe from candles that you want. Any vibe. So, this basically goes like kitchen, and then there's like the living room right beside it, and then there's sort of general open various areas around. There's a little hobby area, there's a little bar area, there is a secondary hobby / job area. You'll see. And yes, that was me jokingly not actually placing a bit of TV looking camera-y tech equipment for relevancies. But it would look kind of weird in a Sims house, so. And once again, we had I have to decide between 5,000,000,001 sofas, but this was a lot easier than it was with the pink sofas. Oh, so much easier. I do really like those cushions. Like the yellowy gold ones are but the white ones, I love how black and white just work so well together. Zebras. This house needs zebras. You have your fancy marble coffee table that's conveniently made to look bigger thanks to moving cheats. Because it's not a build if you don't cheat a little to shove things together. And of course, there's a cat scratching post. And there's the two little pet bowls, which, I mean, you can make up your own mind. Am I just pretending that sim pets actually need a water bowl, or am I going with, and this is how many food bowls Maze would prefer? Your choice. Maybe both. I decided, yeah, this is like, you have like a fancy entryway with a little like, it is a coffee table, but I like to think it's like one of those like entryway tables that would have like a bowl with like keys and random whatevers, and then the fancy fainting sofa of a very fancy standard. And it's just like, it slightly has waiting room vibes now that I'm thinking about it now, but it's like cool, dramatic, edgy waiting room vibes with candles. Yes. Also, I can't give you a ring light in The Sims, but I can give you a giant ring window. And then, of course, next to the ensuite's the bedroom. I've kept it pretty simple. It is like a bed, a little bit of bedroom furniture. But I think it's a nice, like, fancy simplicity. I don't know. I feel like if I'm summing up the style of this build overall, it's like fancy, modern, edginess. I don't know. There's probably better words, but I feel like that covers it. And the desk thing. But don't worry, I can narrow down desks in black a lot better. I considered combining those because I was like, the drawer thing would be cool, but the legs of the like drawer desk still like were too apparent, and I was like, no thanks. And we have a giant chair. It's basically as big as like your old one. I don't think anything would be as big as your old one, though. I'm pretty sure like 5 people could sit in your old one at the same time. That is a total exaggeration, but I'm just saying, that had a lot of seat room. It was a cool chair. Rest in peace, that chair. So yeah, see, you have your little computer there by your ring window. You got a guitar. You have your painting. I made you a little bike, like a specific little bike cutaway section. So like your bike has a home. It's there, it's chill. Then over there is the video station, because Sims don't start their video making on a laptop or anything, or just on their normal computer. No, they need a whole desk with specialized equipment for it. Like, I love that this is in The Sims. I do love making my Sims make videos and edit videos and do all that, but it does amuse me. It's like, Sims don't start small. They go for all the equipment, which might kind of be on point as well. I don't know. Oh, I'm doing walls already. I had a lot of thoughts about wallpaper. Also in the little, like, in the waiting room, the entrance waiting room, the wallpaper I ended up settling on, which isn't that, but I spent a while being like, can I have this wallpaper but with like a lighter wall trim? Because I thought the one I settled on with a white trim would have been like the best, but I settled for just that with the brown one. It still fits with like the other walls and everything, but I'm just like, I had a little wallpaper dream. I dreamt a dream and it almost worked. Also, I can't tile. I really like that one vampire tile, but I also, unless I'm using vampire stuff, it never looks quite right, and I'm just like, one day. So yeah, outside, you got your little chill area where you can have your little outside drinks and soak up the sun, since you actually like summer. And you have a little sun lounger, because you actually like summer. And you got some planters, so you can grow whatever you want. My bet's on, like, my sim, me personally, would just put, like, some herbs in there and be like, yes, growing them for all the wondrous things. Cook your own herbs, grow your own herbs, but not those herbs. And you have bees, because yeah, partly because I just like throwing bees in and everywhere, and also just feel like if SimU lived here, SimU would be like, cool, I got some bee buddies. Hopefully, I'm not wrong. I'm doing weird hand gestures while saying this, like moving one arm when I say one word. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. But this is that like yellowish white lighting I was telling you about. Like, it's a very warm yellow, and I get that because they're candle lights. Like, it's going for a nice warm flame light, but that was not the vibe I was going for. So at a point when I'm done overlapping rugs, because I'm like, ooh, would this work? Also the plush rugs. That black plush rug I do actually move up slightly to be like properly in between the bar stool and the desk. But that wasn't recorded. See, see, now we're back to the, it's perfectly well lit up. It's bright enough, but we're not like, the lighting's not messing with the color scheme, basically. And then I go through all the decorations and realize how many custom content wall decorations I have. Most of my custom content has to be wall decoration at this point. 1 horror movie poster. 1 whatever that is art. We got art around here. And cat corner. I forgot to mention cat corner. Oh, yeah, little cat tree and the automatically cleaning litter box. So Simu doesn't need to worry about that at all. You may have to worry about it, but Simu can pretend otherwise. Which is one nice thing I like about The Sims. As much as I'm like, I wish I could just function like a sim. At least the Sims get to function like a sim. I like the idea of that university organizer there, but because the only one that was black had like little football stickers and stuff on it, I was like, this doesn't feel right. I'm sorry. No. And you have your big knives in the kitchen for you to casually wave while you're talking. Where am I? I'm not keeping it with my own speed build. I'm just placing all the tiny bathroom stuff, and I'm not used to flicking back and forth between 2 bathrooms, and whoa! But yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. I'm happy with how this turned out, and I hope you like it too. It is called The Void because you asked for that. It will be on the gallery by the time this video goes up. And thanks people for watching. If you want to see more Sim stuff, I have plenty of that on the channel. And have a lovely day.